Everyone knows the Chaos Emeralds. They glow, they float, they turn Sonic into a golden hurricane. But here's the real question. What are they? Are they ancient tech, living energy, emotion-powered magic, rocks from space? Because over the years, Sega's given us a lot of pieces, but never the full puzzle. Today, we're putting all the pieces together. We're going through their powers, origins, forms, transformations, and even the weird multiversal side lore. By the end of this, you're going to understand why the Chaos Emeralds aren't just collectible items. They're the heart of the Sonic universe, and maybe even something more. What are the Chaos Emeralds? Let's start with the basics. There are 7 Chaos Emeralds: blue, red, green, yellow, white, purple, grey, sometimes cyan depending on the game. They're pure concentrated energy, glowing gemstones that can manipulate reality, fuel ancient machines, supercharge living beings, bend time and space, and randomly scatter themselves across the world whenever Sonic finishes a game. They appear in nearly every major title: Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles, Adventure, Generations, Forces, Frontiers. They even show up in spin-offs like Riders, R, and Battle. But here's the twist. Their powers don't always work the same. In some games, they need to be collected. In others, characters just have them. Sometimes they're mystical. Other times, they power Eggman's tech like giant batteries, which raises the question, what is their true nature? Origin theories. Let's get into the real mystery. Where did they come from? Theory 1, the Echidna legacy. In Sonic Adventure, we're shown that ancient Echidna tribes worshipped the Chaos Emeralds. They built shrines, temples, even the Master Emerald altar. We see murals of Chaos beings, and even Super Sonic himself, before he ever appeared. But here's the thing, the Echidnas didn't create the Emeralds. They feared them, revered them, but they were just users. Like giving fire to a caveman, powerful, but not from their world. Theory 2, the Ancients. Enter Sonic Frontiers, where we get a massive lore drop. Turns out, the Chaos Emeralds were brought to Earth by an alien species called the Ancients. They crash-landed on Sonic's world, already carrying the Emeralds, implying they came from somewhere else entirely. This flips everything. The Emeralds are extraterrestrial. Their power predates every Sonic character. Chaos energy isn't just mystical, it's advanced alien tech. Also, Chaos, the big water guy from Sonic Adventure. He's implied to be an ancient that mutated by absorbing too much Chaos energy. So yeah, the lore got deep fast. Theory 3, they're alive? The Emeralds don't always act like inanimate objects. They glow, they float, they resist evil, they move on their own. Some fans, and even a few official adaptations, suggest that the Emeralds may be sentient, or at the very least, conscious of intention. They refuse to work for villains unless corrupted, react to strong emotions, appear in visions, choose their users. So maybe they're more than just power sources. Maybe they're watching. What can they do? Let's talk power levels. Because the Chaos Emeralds don't just power up Sonic, they rewrite the laws of physics. Here's what they've done across games, comics, and shows. Transform characters into super or hyper forms. Reverse time and prevent Earth from blowing up. Adventure 2. Power Eggman's ultimate weapons, like the Death Egg or Final Hazard. Open portals, wormholes, and dimensional gates. Generations Rush. Restore dying planets. Create entire zones. Or shatter existing timelines. Sonic X. Bring people back from the dead, yes, multiple times. They're also used as cores for supercomputers, prison keys, energy reactors, emergency plot fixes. In the Archie comics and Sonic X, they've done even more. Warped entire galaxies, multiplied into thousands of alternate emeralds, rewritten reality on a universal scale. Basically, they're limitless, but unpredictable, and that makes them dangerous. It's like giving a toddler a nuke powered by vibes. The Master Emerald. Now let's talk about the one emerald that rules them all. The Master Emerald. Bigger, older, greener. It sits at the heart of Angel Island, and it has the unique power to neutralize chaos. Emeralds amplify their energy, control the floating island, seal or unleash chaos himself. Knuckles is its guardian, and despite occasional punching detours, he takes the job seriously. But we still don't know where the Master Emerald came from, why it can overpower the Chaos Emeralds, or if it's even part of the same system. Some say it's a failsafe created by the Ancients, others think it's a convergence point, a core that harmonizes chaos energy. One thing's clear, without the Master Emerald, the rest of the emeralds might tear reality apart. It's the anchor in a sea of unstable cosmic energy, super forms, and other users. Let's talk about the real reason we all chase these gems: transformations. When a character has all 7 chaos emeralds and enough willpower, they unlock a super form, invincibility, flight, enhanced power, sometimes golden fur, sometimes chaos-fueled rage. Sonic is the poster boy for it, but not the only one. We've seen Super Sonic, of course, Super Shadow, and he can do it with or without rings apparently. Super Knuckles, flashing pink rage. Super Tails, Tails, Flicky Army Mode, Hyper Sonic with Super Emeralds, now non-canon but still awesome, Super Silver, Super Blaze, and even Metal Sonic Overlord forms. Each character interacts with the emeralds differently. Sometimes the emeralds corrupt them, Fleetway Sonic, Archie Metal Sonic. Sometimes they unlock deeper power, Frontiers, Starfall Super Sonic. The emeralds don't just amplify strength, they respond to emotion, identity, and inner conflict. That's what makes them more than just items. They're like spiritual catalysts. Are there more than 7? You bet. Over the years, we've seen variations and duplicates pop up all over the Sonic multiverse. Super Emeralds, giant versions of the originals that unlock hyper transformations. Soul Emeralds, Blaze the Cat's universe's version, same number, different energy tied to flame. Time Stones from Sonic CD, used for time travel. Red Star, rings, not quite chaos energy, but still mysterious and powerful. Phantom Ruby, acts like an emerald used by Infinite, but seems to manipulate perception instead of energy. Also, every timeline and game dimension seems to have its own Chaos Emeralds, which raises the final mystery. If the Chaos Emeralds are so powerful, so connected to time, space, and fate, how many exist across the multiverse? And what happens when they all converge? So, what are the Chaos Emeralds? They're alien relics, they're energy cores, they're spiritual amplifiers, and they might just be alive. They've powered battles, ended worlds, started wars. They've transformed Sonic into a legend, and villains into nightmares. And even now, after 30 years, we still don't fully understand them. That's what makes them great. Drop your favorite Chaos Emerald theory in the comments. Tell me your favorite super form, and let me know what part of the Emerald lore you want Sega to finally explain. Smash that like button, subscribe for more deep dives, and of course, go get your yellow blur moment.